Line number 2 in the sign. Let's go down to there. Let's turn now to the come as you are, no need to dress up line. Richard Weaver, in his Ideas Have Consequences, and linguist John McWhorter, 2003, in his book, Doing Our Own Thing, The Degradation of Language and Music and Why We Should Care, among others, have argued that the contemporary preference for informality and the movement away from formal language in reference to God or human authority structures is deeply tied to cultural suspicions about authority and distrust of hierarchy. Postmodernity flattens out all hierarchies. No high king, no high God. There are deep theological moorings behind all of this informality, which have not been understood by pastors in the evangelical landscape. Somewhere in America, at some church meeting, a decision was reached to change the name of the place they worshiped from the word sanctuary to worship center or celebration center. In fact, they built a space which could be used as for a gymnasium Monday to Friday and worship on Sunday. They had at least 5 good reasons for doing so. What concerns me is they probably never stopped to reflect theologically. There just might be 6 reasons to not do it. Of course, maybe there were only 4 reasons, and the worship center, celebration center, gymnasium, sanctuary would have carried the day. The point is, that reflection never happened. Somewhere in America on some Sunday morning, the first man or woman walked into a worship service with a baseball cap on and a cup of coffee in their hand. It's now quite common. The pastor would surely offer 3 or 4 impressive reasons why this was the missional way to go. But I can assure you, when the decision was made, theological serious reflection was not invited to participate. Now, these examples seem so small and insignificant, you say, but that's how all drift happens. You see, liberal Protestants never woke up and said to themselves, hey, let's adopt an Arian Christology, shall we? No one said, would it be just wonderful if we could spend the next generation undermining the apostolic faith? No, I've read their writings. They were deeply concerned, as we are, to make the gospel relevant to modern people. Evangelicals have never openly abandoned apostolic Christianity. No one set out to cheapen the gospel, diminish God's holiness, or downplay the cost of discipleship. It's just happening. A baseball cap here, omitting the word wretch from a chorus there, or Amazing Grace. The pressure to bring in new members made it just best to drop the required catechesis class from membership. Besides, people today are just too busy to attend classes. The call to career missions slowly became short-term missions, slowly became vacations with a purpose. It all happened seamlessly. We brought in a new youth director. He doesn't have much biblical or any theological training, but oh, how the youth love him. You should see the new worship leader we have. He didn't have any theology either, but all he's doing is picking out choruses each week, and he can really play the guitar. You see, it happens in 10,000 small skirmishes, rarely in one big bloody battle.